Hello, Internet. James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing exploration game Proteus, where you explore a semi-random world, uh, and that's pretty much it. Uh, you walk around and look at stuff, and that's the game. There's no story, no objectives, no end, uh, no surprises, although, other than the things that you just see during your time on there. Uh, I mean, that's the game. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how fast you transition to the next area, to get through all the different areas that the game has to offer. It does have a semi-random world. It has the same components that you'll run into each time you play, but they'll be in a different location with a different landscape. You can actually save your world and share it with others. You can actually see down here I tested out the functionality here, and you can go to the folder and then email it to other people. Obviously this is going to have a lot of spoilers because the game is, I'm basically going to show off pretty much everything that I've found in the game so far. So if you don't want to know about that stuff, then you should probably stop watching. So we'll create a little town. It takes a little bit of time to create new levels. So apparently exploration games are making a comeback between this and Miasmata, which I did a video for a while ago. Just kind of going around randomly generated areas. I think Minecraft has a lot to do with that. Although there's obviously no mining or crafting in this game. Alright, here we go. So here we start out in the ocean as your eye opens, and then no tutorial, no help other than what's displayed in the main menu. Use the WASD keys to move around. You look with the mouse. You can also click to move forward and right click to move backwards. And that's pretty much it. So we'll just take a look around and see what we can find during our time on the island. One of the stronger aspects of the game is the music. You'll hear it coming into the background. It's triggered by on-screen objects. So when you're there's your low bass for these things right there. And then also the little animals you'll run into. So we'll just kind of walk around and see what we can find. These little stones, I guess you could call them. There's some chickens. Everything always runs away from you. Where are you gonna go now? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Anyway. There's little paths. You see another collection of the rocks down there. The rocks point to where you can transition to the next season, which I'll show off in a little bit. You have to wait until nighttime to trigger that behavior. So we'll go up to this area. And the music is really strong. The visuals are all pixelated, obviously, but so there's this again. Nothing to do, just something to look at. Same thing with the castle thing that's up there. So there's pretty good animations with things, the little animals and the trees and stuff, as you'll see as we transition through the seasons. So, there's another little castle thing. You see a mountain off in the distance. You see the weather comes in, so it rains and snows during the winter time. Here's some little animal guys. Up in the fog. Obviously it's a very relaxing game. Some would argue a little bit too relaxing since there isn't really, much of an objective to speak of. Well, there isn't an objective to speak of. There's the random house. There's the big giant tree. You know, once you play it 3 or 4 times, you'll start to recognize the same elements, just, you know, and you'll just kind of hunt around for them. See if I can find the sun, see what time it is. Looks like it's starting to get dark a little bit. Yep. It certainly does. Yep. See if we can find the little transition zone. There we go. Found some of the stones. You know, the island isn't the most extensive thing. You know, it takes, you know, basically as much time as I've dedicated to it to find everything. There's the circle rocks over here. So just wait for nighttime. This is basically over where I spawned, over in this area. There you go. We'll say, you know, you can't adjust the movement speed, but I find that it's pretty well balanced. Not too slow, not too fast. You don't have the annoying falling downhill nonsense like you did in Miasmata, so that's a bonus. I would like to have the ability to adjust how fast you move, you know, from a menu, but that doesn't have it in here. And make our way over here. There we go. So if you're nowhere near this, you'll see these white dots and it'll kind of beckon you towards this area here. You can see everything's a little twinkly. And away we go. Alright, summertime. Let's go find what's different. There's some bees. Bees make you run fast. Some more bees. Ah, bees. There's some guys down there. Ah! These little guys right here that look like Cubert, kind of my favorite things. When they do that, that's pretty funny. Squirrel. There he goes. Bees! That's the edge of the island right there. And go up to this peak, I think. Take a look around during sunset. A little, I guess, graveyard or something down there. I don't know what you want to call that. You can basically see the outline of the whole island from where I'm standing right here. I mean, that's basically it. There's not much beyond this castle, I don't think. Yeah, that's the edge of it, so, you know, not the largest area, certainly. Let's check out some of the nighttime plants and animals here in a little bit. It's like birds and stuff you can run into at nighttime. Owls. There you go. You know, pretty obvious. Come over there. There he is. There's the owl. Hey, buddy. Just gonna hang around, I guess. Oh, there he goes. Alright, let's go to fall. Alrighty. Yeah, the fall season is a very foreign concept to me living in Florida, where it's basically hot and not hot. Although, last week it was like 85 in January, so sometimes it's hot year-round. Oh, there's a bird. Each of the seasons has a really nice color palette, as you can see. So we're going to try to find that bird. I don't see any creatures, which is weird. The music is really well done. Not close enough to nighttime yet. You know, basically the timing gives you just enough time to walk around the whole island before it gets dark. So that part is timed pretty well too. There we go. Sure, that's the... yeah. There we go. Alright, winter. Here we come. Alright. Very overcast and gloomy, as you can see. Walk over to the other castle I can see. Well, there you go. That's Proteus. This is when you hold down the escape button to get back to the menu. This is another good animation here as your eye closes. Well, there you go. That's Proteus. You know, it's basically walking around and looking at stuff. So for some people, they'll find it a really relaxing, engrossing experience, and some people will find it utterly boring. The controls are fine. The movement speed's good. I like that it's semi-random, so at least it isn't the exact same every time, although it has the same elements. So if you load up another level, you'll see, you know, the same big tree, the same couple castles, all the same elements, just in a different location. I really like the music. The graphics are also pretty good. You know, when I let my 5-year-old daughter play it, she seemed to like it. And then on the other hand, my wife thought it was the stupidest thing ever. So I think the game's going to kind of get those kind of polarized responses. Some people are going to love it, and some people are going to wonder what the point is. So that's Proteus, and that's all I have for today. And until next time, bye now.